Welcome to Algebra 1. This is your homework, Unit 2, Set 2. So let's start. Cheetah has a coin jar containing n nickels and d dimes worth of $3.65. This is an equation. 0.05n plus 0.1d equals 3.65. Looking at this question, look at these equations. Which one of this is the same as this? They rewrite it. And how did they rewrite it? That's what they're asking. Like, which one is the same, right? If looking at here, it's 5n. How do I get from 0.05 to 5? Well, it's timesing by 100. If you times by 100, you get a 5. If you times this by 100, you get a 10. Is this 10? It's not a 10, right? So this is not equivalent to it. 0.5, 0.05. If you do, how do you get there? It's times 10. So this n works, it's times 10, 0.1 becomes 1, it works. So this is times 10, this is times 10, but they also have to do it here. 3.65 times 10 is 36.5, not 365, so this doesn't work either. Again, 5 became 100, 0.1 should become 10, and 3.65 should become 365. So this works because they basically did entire equation by 100. Right? That's how they did it. This includes 3.65 as well, because if you do it on the left side, you do it on the right side. So if you do times by 100, you get 5n plus 10d equals 365. Perfect. This is, they basically change the right side. That's not true. That's not equal for sure. You can't just change the right side and say it's equivalent. You gotta do it on both sides. Select all equations that have the same solutions as this. Well, in order for you to figure out which one has the same solutions, you're going to figure out what is the solution to this. So isolate the x by adding 5. You get 2x equals 20, so x equals 10. So whichever one says x equals 10 is the solution. This does not say that. It says 2x equals 10. That's not right. 2x equals 20 means x equals 10, so B is right. This will be, no, this won't be right at all. This, because if you can divide by 2, you get a decimal, so that's not right at all. This is the same thing as B, you just brought this to the other side, so this makes sense. 4x equals, you add 10, you get 4x equals 40, which means x equals 10, so this is also a solution. This is, you're going to subtract 5, you get 10 equals negative 2x, not a solution. Because x equals 10, right? You're going to have to find that. Cool. Next page. Here's a graph, right? 3 coordinate pairs. So I'm just gonna find a point. Just pick a point. Well, I will pick. Let's say pick this one. It's 2, negative 3. So that's the solution. 2, negative 3 is the solution. And pick 2 other points, right? You got this. You guys can pick it for you. Okay? I'm not gonna do this for you. You got this. Here. Which equation represents a table? How would I do this? It was also the similar question on the quiz. And how would you do this? I would simply plug it in. That's what I would do. Here n represents the number of bananas. So if I plug in 7 for number A, I should get 4.13. Let's check it. 0.59. I'm just going to type it. 0.59 times 7 is 4.13. So this works. 8 times 4.5, so times 8 should be 4.72, so this works. Times 9 should be 5.31, and it works. And times 10 is 5.9, so it is A in our first case. Oh my god, okay. Wow, that's a very lucky one. Okay, cool. Let's continue doing. What if there's another one, right? What if there's another one? We'll do 0.59 times 7 is 4.13. That's already, you cannot subtract, so I guess, yeah, that's the only one. Cool. B, C, and A, D are not T and C. If you plug it in, you're not going to get this, right? If you plug in this, you should get this. That's what they're saying. And you can only get it if it's A, if you put in equation A. Cool. Question number 5. Elena says the equations are not equivalent. Well, to figure out if they're equivalent, you're going to figure out the answer first, right? So, solve them by isolating x. So I'm going to subtract 13, get negative 5x equals 48 minus 13, which is 35. So x equals -7, right? 5x equals 35, x equals 7. These are not the same thing. 7 and -7 are not the same thing. So Elena is right, they are not the same thing. They are not equivalent, okay? Question 6. Bananas cost 50 cents each and apples cost $1 each. So 0.5 bananas plus $1 apples equals $3.50. Which one of this makes sense? Well, plug it in, right? Plug in 2 for B and 2 for A and see which one equals 3.5, right? If they include 3.5, then it's a solution, okay? You guys can do this because of sake of time. I'm not going to do this, okay? Plug in 2 for B, 2 for A, 3 for B, 3 for A, and see which one gives you 3.5. Moving on. The Environmental Science Club is printing t-shirts for 15 members. So 15 t-shirts. I don't know the price of it. I don't know the price of the t-shirts because that's what it is. 15C plus the shipping cost of the setup fee. I guess apparently setup fee. I thought that was shipping cost, but never mind. Setup fee is $20. That, and they paid 162.50, right? 162.50. Solve for C. You're gonna subtract 20. So 15C equals 142.50. C equals 142.50 divided by 20, which is 7.13, whatever, right? You got this. I mean 15. Why did you do 20? 15. So it's 9.5. Hey, that's not a mistake, okay? I mean it is a mistake, but you didn't catch it. I catch it. If I catch a mistake, you don't get a point, okay? Cool. What is the median? But the median is the middle line. It's 34. IQR is the outside. Let's say this is 38. Let's say this is 38. Whatever. This is 33, right? So the IQR is the difference between 38 and 33, which is just 5. Moving on. Rewrite the equation. See, any equation you can write it in terms of x or in terms of y, right? They are asking you to isolate the x, so you're going to have to take everything to the other side. So how do you do that? You're going to subtract 2y on both the sides and add 4 on both the sides. You get 3x equals 20 minus 2y plus 4. 20 plus 4 is 24, so it's 3x equals 24 minus 2y. You divide by 3, so x equals 24 minus 2y over 3. See, x equals something, right? You do the same thing here, but now instead of isolating x, you can isolate the y. You guys can do this. You don't need my help here. Lynn says that a solution to the equation must equal, okay? Again, figure out what is the solution to this and see if it matches with the solution to this. If it doesn't match, then you go. Then it's not a solution, right? Cool. They're not the same sentence, okay? Plug in G for 2. Okay, this is easy. You got this, okay? I mean, you got this. You got this, seriously. Mark the point that shows the temperature in Celsius when it's 60 degrees in Fahrenheit. So in 60, this is something close to, let's say 18 or something. Doesn't matter, right? But that's the point. This is easy. I mean, it's an easy homework. Okay, you got this. This is actually pretty cool. Alright, I'll see you all later. I'll do one, guys. I'll see you later.